Glad to have you here with us at 5:30 on 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Courtney Robinson. Up first, a Sarasota man who said his license was improperly suspended over a non-criminal citation is now part of a lawsuit against the Sarasota County clerk of court, who suspended nearly 2,000 licenses over unpaid fees. Our Aduria Chumba spoke to the man's lawyers and to the clerk of court to get answers.
In this lawsuit, a U.S. Army veteran says Sarasota County's clerk of court suspended his license after he failed to pay nearly $300 in court fees and fines.
We looked at these thousands of cases, and what we found was that most of the ordinances at issue are those that would disproportionately impact individuals experiencing poverty or homelessness.
The suspensions happened between July 2006 and March 2021. A total 1,883 licenses suspended for failing to pay court costs and fines linked to non-criminal local ordinance violations. Lawyers with the Southern Legal Counsel and the ACLU argue Florida law only permits driver's license suspensions for unpaid fees linked to criminal offenses.
If someone is unable to pay their court costs, they don't suddenly become able to pay that because their license has been suspended. And in fact, it's more likely to undermine their ability to access employment or to get a job or to be able to earn an income in order to pay back those court costs.
The clerk of court, Karen E. Russian, says she's just following state law.
In this instance, it's a criminal ordinance violation, and so we believe that the law says I'm required to notify DHSMV that the fine was not paid, and then the suspension occurs.
Russian says she agrees with the distinction between criminal and non-criminal ordinance violations.
We went through all the citations, and we removed suspensions on a number of cases where those citations, the ordinance to the citation did not specify criminal in nature.
The Fines and Fees Justice Center is an organization dedicated to helping people avoid losing their licenses. In a study, they found suspensions for non-payment affect more than 1 million people every year. In 2017, that represented 7% of drivers in Florida. They say 72% of driver's license suspensions in Florida are for unpaid fines and fees, not for unsafe driving. They also found it takes years for most people to regain their license once it's suspended. 75% of driver's licenses suspended in 2016 remained suspended 2 years later. Now, last year, state leaders did introduce a bill to change that law. It did not pass.